I'm just going to go ahead and get right into this video. Did anything change at all? No. If you're wondering if something changed for the shotguns, no, nothing really changed at all. If that's what you were wondering, no. I mean, you can feel free to click off the video now. I'm going to go into a little bit more, of course, and then maybe kind of rant a little bit about it. But at this point, out of all the things I've tested, nothing has changed. And this is like I don't know how many updates we've had. It just hasn't really done anything. The rear grips, which are something that I really wish would work, still don't really do what they say they do. And if they work, it's in this weird way where like you have the airborne elastic grip, which is supposed to give you a really quick aim down sights time, but it hurts your aim down sights time by like 2 or 3 frames or something. And it's like they all do small little things, or they do nothing at all, or they do the complete opposite of what they say they do. The infantry V-choke, which is supposed to tighten your pellet spread on these Cold War shotguns, doesn't do it. It's still the same spread. To be fair though, the barrels do give you range and they do kind of do what they say they do, except for the Cavalry Lancer barrel. That one was updated to say that it increases vehicle damage, but no, it doesn't. I mean, I tested it on all the shotguns. Same number of shots to destroy a vehicle. It was like 18 for a cargo truck and like 5 for an ATV. And I think the Howard took less shots than the Gallo and the Street Sweeper, but it's still like, you don't want to do that. And even if it did work, unless you're like one-shotting an ATV or a helicopter, it's really not an ideal setup to use for your shotgun. Other than that, like I said, the rear grips all over the place. Do not use them. They're just useless, or they hurt you in some way. Just don't bother with them. There's better attachments. Agency choke still doesn't give you range. I know some people think it does. I've tried it so many different times and I cannot get it to give me any more range, whether that's max effective range or max damage range. It's just not working for me, guys. I think it's still bugged. And oh my gosh, there's just, I don't know what else to say. At this point, it's kind of like a rant, because I think we were all kind of expecting some great, cool update to kind of change the meta around a little bit. Not even just for shotguns, for the guns in general, like the FFAR, things like that. I know JGod did a video. There's some stealth changes and things like that. Some rear grips do actually work on some guns. But from my point of view, as the guy who likes shotguns, there's nothing really new in this update. I know it sounds disappointing. It really is, but I'm sorry, there's just nothing really here, guys. And if this video does sound a bit more like unprofessional, it's because I didn't script anything. I didn't type anything out. I have no stats in front of me. I just kind of put the mic on and started talking about everything, because it's just kind of ridiculous at this point. Every update, there's just something weird that happens, or nothing at all. It's just so bizarre to me. Even the patch notes I saw, they only said that they changed the AUG, but apparently they changed more, and they don't even tell us this. They just kind of hide it for whatever reason. I don't know if this is something on their side, on their company end. They're just not communicating with each other effectively enough. I know there's a pandemic and stuff going on, but it's just repetitive and it keeps happening. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on. And on Twitter, we have big names, big Call of Duty streamers and YouTubers who are complaining about these things, and they still don't really get addressed. So it's really confusing, and it is frustrating. As someone who likes to make cool content for shotguns and stuff, it's frustrating when we have just broken attachments and a lack of attention to these guns. And I don't know if maybe it's just shotguns in general get the shaft or the short end of the stick, but man, it's just disappointing and overall just sad. Now, I don't want to sound overly negative or just be that guy that complains about everything, but I think this is something that we've had a long time coming, especially when Cold War integration happened. I think we can all agree that whenever Cold War was integrated, things just got really weird in Warzone. And like, it was really exciting to have all these new guns, and then you try them out and they don't work well, or they're broken, or they're annoying and overpowered. It's just all over the place, and I kind of miss the simplicity we had before Cold War integration had. I think it would be great if things actually worked properly, but at this point, I don't know. It's kind of demotivating me to do things, and I'm still going to make content, of course. It's just that I feel like I really had to address this, and especially to my fans and stuff who like shotguns and just like the channel. There's nothing really new here for shotguns. There's nothing that's fixed anything, or I guess luckily nothing really made anything worse. That's good, I guess. But yeah, it's just, I wanted to get this off my chest. It's just been a long time coming. It's really upsetting. This update was just kind of a big disappointment in a lot of ways. Like I said, not just for shotguns, but just as the meta as a whole. Hopefully we get something new during Season 3, or even maybe like in a week or two. I really hope Raven Software will listen to us. But I promise this is going to be it for this type of video. There's not going to be really any more, at least for the foreseeable future, unless something completely breaks Warzone. But for now, I'm gonna go back to my normal schedule and kind of upload more cool videos about shotguns. But I just wanted to let you guys know on the shotgun front, nothing has changed, and I guess that's a good thing and also maybe a bad thing. Well, mostly a bad thing, but a good thing in the sense that, you know, the Howard didn't get nerfed or something stupid like that. So that's about it, guys. I really want to know what you guys thought about this update, because for me, I was super excited, and it was just kind of a ball that fizzled and just kind of faded away, and now it's just kind of ridiculous and disappointing. But anyway, enough complaining. I want to know what you guys think. Feel free to rant in the comments below if you want to. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.